Alright guys, it actually happened. Keem actually responded to H3's latest video, Content Nuke Keemstar. Blew my mind because I've always had the thought in mind that if a creator is actually going to respond to accusations causing them to lose subscribers, then wouldn't they technically be notifying all of their fans and subscribers that they have of the wrongdoings they've done? Then creating simply a downward spiral just to cause more negative effect to their account, losing more subscribers, and in turn losing more income? Just doesn't make sense, and it doesn't seem like Keem's as smart as he thinks he is. But we're going to be getting into that on today's video. Nonetheless, let's smash 10,000 likes for YouTube's fastest news network, and if you haven't followed me already on Instagram and Twitter at RealGodOfCringe, go ahead and do that. And the fact of the matter is, guys, if you're not subscribed with that bell rung, then you are not up to date. Now let's jump right into it. All right, guys, now Keem first starts out his video by saying, "How dare you, H3. The general gist seems to be, I'm Keem, I'm angry, and how dare you, H3, for such a low blow. My dear friend offing himself, and then you blaming it on me, saying that 51 days later, he jumps off a bridge because of me. How dare you?" And then goes to show text message proof that his mother texted him right after it happened saying, "Don't worry, it wasn't your fault." Well, I don't know if that's really his mother, first of all, because is a grieving mother actually going to take the time to contact a public figure which actually told her son to do it, to ease his mind? It just doesn't make much sense, honestly. So I feel like he had some pull in that, or it just might simply be fake screenshots of text messages from Etika's mother. It's all confusing because he makes this video in defense when he should actually be apologizing for numerous things that H3 put out in his video. That's why he literally has over 40,000 dislikes, more dislikes than he's ever had on any video in his history that he's uploaded on his channel. He didn't monetize the video because he was so angry he didn't care what he said, so he didn't care if he lost monetization. And he goes on to say right at the beginning of the video, this isn't a news video, this is just a response, because he wants to stand up for himself even though there's nothing to stand up to himself for. It's interesting because several times in the video he gets so angry he doesn't pronounce his words properly, he can't even defend himself properly. But more than that, what blows my mind is he says, "I got in contact with Gfuel and I let him know I had to step away." As if Gfuel wasn't the one who dropped him, when clearly they're the ones who dropped him from being a sponsor and took him off of their website because of the horrible things that H3 exposed him on. I'm not saying he can't get another sponsor one day. PewDiePie has gotten sponsors since he's recovered from his crazy publicity stunts. Nonetheless, to try to convince his audience that he chose to walk away from Gfuel because he didn't want Gfuel to be bothered by H3 fans, it makes no sense at all. Now, I will say, and I will admit, that was an extremely low blow from H3, considering Gfuel was Keem's only sponsor, because Keem is so disliked. That is literally the only gamer sponsor that was willing to sponsor him simply because he'd been in gaming previously. He still does gaming here and there, but he's mostly a news channel. And Keem is so incredibly upset and irate over this because he literally went after his sponsor. It's a low blow. It's the lowest blow possible to take someone's income away. Not saying he doesn't deserve it, but that's why Keem is so upset and irate. Thousands of dollars was stripped from him simply because H3 made an incredibly long video, and an incredible video, I must say. It's just so weak. His response is so incredibly weak, in my opinion. Saying, "How dare you?" and then lying to everybody just to further cause people to lose trust in him by saying that he chose to walk away from Gfuel. It's just absolutely insane. Let me know down below if you think he actually walked away from Gfuel or if Gfuel dropped him. It's just nuts. Nonetheless, I think we need to be concerned about Keem at this point. He showed zero remorse for the people that needed his concern in the past. I think we need to be concerned about him now. He's lost his income. He seems to be at the lowest of low, and he seems extremely upset, angry, and possibly down in the dumps more than he ever has been. So, nonetheless, guys, if you're not subscribed to the Spell Wrong, you are not up to date. And I will be keeping you up to date on this insane H3 drama versus game. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.